Disneyland again. So I have got that I saw on TikTok. And she had like a cute little lightning patch that she put on her ears, and I tried so hard to find the lightning patch, but it just like was not available at my local fabric store, and I just didn't have time to order anything. So I made my own, so I don't love it, but it does have like a little patch on it. Just going in here with my L'Oreal Infallible powder here, just to kind of put some of that color back on my face that I took away from it. I'm going to go in here with my NARS bronzer. And I'll kind of sculpt out my face a little bit here. I am using a new brush than I normally use, so I'm trying to be a little bit careful with the application of it, because I feel like it can very easily get to be too much, because this is technically a brush that's supposed to be used for contour, and I'm using it just for bronzer. There is in fact a difference between contour and bronzer. It's subtle, but there is one. I did not realize that for many years. But honestly, they're about the same. They're essentially just a sculpture face, sort of. So I want to blend this a little bit better, just so it looks less like a little streak on my face and a little bit more just like a bronze. It's a little bit hard in this lighting to tell what I'm doing. Like yesterday in my stream, I was like, I don't know what this looks like at all, because the lighting was not great, and it looked fine, but hard to tell in this lighting. I guess that's enough bronzer. It's better than me overdoing it, as I often do. I'm going to go in with my little NARS blush here. This is something that I also often overdo, so we're going to try to go in with a nice light hand here. I do take it all the way up my cheeks just for a little bit more of that snatched look, and I do try to blend it into my bronzer as well, just so that there's no like weird gaps between, because sometimes I often get a weird gap between these products. So I'm trying to make sure I'm blending it out nicely here. Looks pretty good. Instead of focusing my blush on just the apples of my cheeks here, I do typically take it just all the way up. This lighting is a little bit weird though, I will say that. We'll see what I look like later. Who knows? I'm gonna go with my little Ofra highlighter here. Bronze up my face. Yesterday I felt like I put on kind of a lot of highlighter. I definitely just called this bronzer, my bad. I put on a lot of highlighter because, I don't know, the lighting was weird where I was at, and I was like, huh, it's like not highlighting my face. And then I put on a lot, so today we're going to try to put on just a normal amount. All right. Base of my face is done. We're going to go in here with a little bit of my KVD Shake Eyeshadow Primer. Just start to do a little something on my eyes. I think kind of less is more for me at this moment, just because it's been very rainy, and the little bit of eyeshadow that I put on my face yesterday worked out really well. So we're gonna just try to do a little bit today. I could do something like more dramatic, but I think less is more, because I don't want it. I don't know. I'm worried that like it's gonna rain. I'm gonna look like a weird raccoon. So I'm gonna go in with my Tartelette Toasted palette, and I'm gonna do something a little bolder. I think I'm gonna go in with Warmth up here, and I'm just gonna start putting this on the outside part of my eye, and then just start sweeping it over a little bit. And I try to use one directional movement, so I try to just sweep it over this way, just so I don't drag my eye down by doing like the windshield wiper thing. Although I did the windshield wiper on my eyelids for many years, so it's very hard to break that habit, but we're certainly trying it. But it does make sense, so I'm trying to break old habits here. Alright, that looks pretty good. I'm just trying to have like a color on my lid, just so we got like a nice little something going. Unfortunately, I'm not like that good at applying false lashes, and I just don't find them to be like extremely comfortable, because I'm not that good at putting them on that I would wear them to Disneyland. I do like to wear them for like going out and just like trying to practice using them, but you're already very uncomfortable at Disneyland, just like walking everywhere. I don't need my eyes to be uncomfortable. And sometimes it does dry out my contacts a little bit because, again, I'm not the best at putting them on. So I'm just like rubbing my eyes and touching my eyes all the time. It's not great. All right. This looks pretty good here for shadow. So I'm going to take a little brush. I'm just going to go in with the same color warmth under my eye just because I love to have this little under eyeshadow look. I don't think this lasts that long under my eyes, but it's a nice little something that I like to have. And I'm going to go in with a little bit of a glitter color. I think I'm going to go in with Sunrise today, just to keep it like a little bit lighter, because I went in with a little bit of a darker eyeshadow color here. So just do a little bit of inner corner. And I'm just trying to lighten it up a little bit. I don't need it to be like insanely sparkly. I may do a little bit more sparkle. This is just very light. I'm not good at doing inner corner on this side, so I just kind of smudge some color in there. All right. I think I'm going to do a little bit more sparkle. I think I want just a little bit more because, you know, very magical at the park. So I'm going to go in with Candle, same color I used yesterday, and just kind of put this in between these two colors I have on, just kind of more in the middle of my eye. Just to, I'm having a hard time seeing this mirror, so we'll just use this one. Just to kind of brighten that up a little bit. It looks so good on this eye. I don't know what happened to this eye. All right, I'm going to go back in with that first brush with warmth and just do a nice blend of these edge colors. And go in with S'more and just get a nice blend on top. Super simple, quick and easy. Love it. Shadow's done. All right, let's curl my lashes before I forget to do that, before I start doing eyeliner, so there's less stuff that's getting smudged everywhere here. I can tell the children are awake in this hotel because there are people screaming. All right, we're going to do a little bit of a winged eyeliner. I'm going to go in here with my Wonder Wing. I'm going to just try to carefully stamp a little wing, otherwise I end up with a very large, scary wing. That's so cute. Okay, let's try to do the same thing on this eye. It's close enough. Okay, I'm going to go in and do a little bit of filling that in because that is dying. Oh, is my bot not working? Sad. Okay, I for some reason messed up my eyeliner on this eye. So my eyelashes went in the way, so that looks terrible. I'm just gonna sweep all that in there. Sorry, my bot's a little bit hit or miss sometimes. Alright. Alright, let's... I think I'm making this wing too big. Oh well, a lot of this is going to get rained off anyway, so... Not a big deal. This is a little bit thicker than I wanted, but... It's alright. I'm going to make this work. I need to make this one just a little bit. A little bit bigger though. I might just leave this as is because I'm worried I'm gonna just go overboard with the wings and I don't want that. So we're just gonna leave that as is. Is the best looking thing in the world? No, but I wish I made this thinner. It's okay. We're moving on. I'm gonna go in with my Morphe brow pencil. Just fluff up my brows here. Oh, some of my things are working. And just start to draw on some eyebrows for myself here. It was the wrong command. I thought I had follow age set up. I guess I did not. They're all listed in like on my little, I don't know what they're called, like my little about sections. Start drawing on this brow. Okay, see there it is. There's the command. I was gonna say I like thought I re-enabled my bought the other day. So I did not. Alright, I think we're gonna do a little location change here. Are you done with the bathroom?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna just sit. You got an audience there? Try to walk by the back.
No. Alright, let me finish my brows here. I feel like these are not looking that good, but it's okay. We can always clean them up a little bit later. I feel like I did a good job yesterday. I don't know. Today's not as good, but it's alright. It is gonna rain all over today, so it's not really gonna matter. And I also, the way I did my hair today, because I'm gonna try to keep it out of my face a little bit more, I do have my little baby hairs, so that should help a little bit with covering my eyebrows up. It's gonna be a lot easier for some reason. This is like such a counterintuitive statement, but I feel like it's a little bit easier for me to clean up my brows once I fill them in, just so I can see like what they look like, so I can see like that's too much brow. I don't know if I brought any Q-tips with me, but we're gonna have to make do just to clean these up a little bit here, just because I don't love having that really thick eyebrow look. It's not 2016 anymore, but sometimes that's just how it goes with the outline. So we'll just clean it up a little bit here with my finger. I like how we're doing like a whole test of all of my commands right now. I think that's good. All right. We need to fix this a little bit. So let me keep some of this stuff out in case I need to redo it. Because sometimes I do take off like a little chunk. It's like yesterday when I was doing my makeup, I did take off a little chunk of my eyebrows and then I forgot to like put it back. So I think I need like a lot of cleanup on some of this, but it's okay. So I'm gonna try to thin some of this out with my finger here. Are there better ways to do this? Yeah, probably, but this is what I just smudged that. This is what we're working with for now. Okay, so I feel like I like this one, so I need these two to match up a little bit better. So, okay, I'm gonna go back in with the pencil. Just gonna sweep this over here a little bit because I took off too much of the top section. It's very hard for me to see in this light, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I just made that worse. I had it fixed and then I made it worse. Just smudging my product everywhere. It's okay. It's gonna rain on me. It doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna put my little baby hairs down, but you kind of want this to be like a little bit more cleaned up. I'm also taking off a lot of my foundation here, as I can see, but that's okay. Again, I'm about to get torrentially rained on all day, so it's fine. We're gonna just leave it. If I could find my little, there's probably still just a little bit of foundation on here, so that's fine. Just clean that up a little bit. I wish I cleaned up my eyeliner a little bit, but we're gonna leave it because I'm gonna put the little baby hairs down and it'll be a-okay. I'm now gonna go in with, I didn't even do mascara. I'm gonna go in a little bit of my NYX Control Freak Brow Gel. Thank you. I'm glad the connection's a little bit better here. I'm gonna put a little bit of brow gel on my brows. I feel like I'm missing pieces of my eyebrow. I don't know. I may need to touch this up after the stream, but just hold my eyebrows in place. And I guess I'll set my face now. Otherwise, I'm going to smear my mascara everywhere. So I'm just going back in with my Milani, I'm breathing it in, my Milani setting spray that I went in earlier with right after my foundation. And now, because I was afraid I was going to smudge my mascara, we're going to go with my Urban Decay Perversion mascara. Otherwise, sometimes if I like do mascara and then I spray my face, there will be like little mascara indents on my face. Not like indents, just like little stray marks from where it like touched my skin. So hopefully this way there won't be any, but we'll see. So do a little bit of like under eye here because I have that little under eye look. This was what I was worried about when it rained though. I was like, oh, a lot of under eye mascara and it's going to just smudge everywhere, but it's okay. The same thing over on this eye. I should re-dip it back in the product so we have more fresh mascara. I thought this was a little bit intense, but it's honestly not bad. It'll look good in photos. Sometimes like heavier makeup does look better in photos just because you can see it. So in real life, I probably don't look great, but in photos, it's gonna look A1. But you just kind of do the traditional mascara application where I put the wand at the base and just wiggle it up. There's a lot of other ways that you can, you know, apply mascara, all these hacks and things, but honestly, I just this is the one that like just like muscle memory I like go to use, so this is what I do. Yeah, I should have made the wing a little smaller, but it's alright. We're gonna make this work for us. Alright. I might curl some of my hair so I have a little bit of extra time. Don't know. And I have my lipstick somewhere here. I do put on a red lip, reddish lip, just because I feel like it's more festive. See if this smears everywhere. I did previously prime my lips with the MAC Prep and Prime. And I'm going to go in with my Lime Crime Matte Lipstick. They used to sell this in Ulta stores. I guess not enough people liked it, so they stopped selling it in stores or something. I don't know the backstory. I imagine that's why. So I guess I'm one of the few people that likes this. I don't know. I had a little bit of this on here. Alright, this looks pretty good. I like this color because it's just like a nice instant little pop. This is like my version now of red. I used to wear like a more intense red for like special occasions like game days and things, but this is kind of it now. This like everyday red. Try to smile, see what it looks like, see if it looks symmetrical on me. Just do like a little bit of touch-ups. It's not always going to be symmetrical because it's not symmetrical at the base of me, but that's okay. Alright, I think that looks decent. Decent enough. I'm going to leave it. Otherwise, I'm going to keep piling on more lipsticks to make my lips really dry. So, I'll show you guys kind of the look I'm going for today. So, I've got, you guys can see I got my little flare pants on. I have this little jacket. And got my little ears that I made myself. I did try to like tie my hair up a little bit just because I think it's gonna look the same as if I had my hair just like fully down, and I feel like I need a different angle for this. It's gonna look the same as if my hair was fully down. It's gonna be like a little bit more in control. It's gonna be like super rainy because I did tie it up in the back, so pretty happy with this. And then this is like the lightning bolt that I made myself out of like extra pearls I had left from my other ear projects. So I think it kind of looks enough like a lightning bolt, but pretty cute. I'm happy with the look. I think it's gonna look cute in photos, and hopefully I stay dry enough in the rain. I'm gonna curl my hair probably off camera just because that's not like super exciting to do. But you'll see the final look in the thumbnail. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully this video didn't split off into like 8 pieces like the one did yesterday. But have a good rest of your day, and happy last day of 2022, guys.